Hello there, welcome to Sported. I'm Shane, and today I want to talk about two things. England, absolutely terrible once again, and he's back. It's who we are, mate. He's back. Ange Postecoglou is back at Nottingham Forest because they've sacked Nuno. They've sacked Nuno Espirito Santo after he fell out with Evangelos Marinakis, which is crazy behaviour because he was doing a great job. But there you go, that's football. But yeah, let's start with the England result and the performance and where to start. It's just the same old nonsense, isn't it? Different manager, same problems, same lethargic football that it was painful to watch. Luckily we had friends over. We ended up just talking over the match most of it because it was so dire, so boring, so negative. Pass back, pass sideways, pass back. Same. Absolutely same. And again, playing players that shouldn't be playing. Rashford, although he played quite well, to be fair to him. But, come on. Where's Jack Grealish? He's on fire at the moment. Didn't even get a sniff. They've got a real problem because Tuchel's been brought in to win the World Cup, to change the style, to play sexy football, to play attacking football, to get us on the edge of our seat. And I'm seeing none of it. I'm seeing nothing at the moment to suggest that we could even get anywhere near winning a World Cup, which is what he's been brought in for. Now, people might say, yes, but we've won all our games and, qualifying's been great. It's always great. There's never been the problem. Qualifying for World Cups, apart from 94 and I think in the 70s, wasn't it, when we drew or lost to the Polish. There's been a couple of incidences, but on the whole, in the main, we qualify for tournaments and normally with ease, So that's not been the problem. The Achilles heel for us is when we get up against the good teams in tournaments or the in-game management has been poor. So Gareth did well to get us to the previous tournament finals. Great. But when push came to shove in the elite games, the elite level, at that key time about being proactive rather than reactive, Gareth was caught short and was found wanting. And now it's difficult. I know it's difficult for Tuchel because he's come in and it's the same set of players. But I don't see any style of play that's any different from that of Gareth, who was very cautious and pragmatic in his style. And in Tuchel's club management, he's been very proactive and high energy and exciting attacking football. He might point out that we haven't got the players, but we do have the players. You've got Jack Grealish is now on fire. Harry Kane. You've got Saka. You've got all these players coming through. The youngsters coming through. Rice is now playing, box to box. It's exciting. They've got so much talent to pick from. It's just unlocking them, unleashing them, and putting them in their best positions, which I don't think we have before, because in previous games we'd had Reece James at left back. It's been a mess. At least this time, Reece James was right back in his favoured position, in his best position. So we haven't got long now. I think it's 3 camps now between this and the World Cup. 3 camps, that's nothing. And they've got very limited time to implement their ideas and their patterns of play and their tactics, on the players who are already tuned in to playing to their clubs. So if he wants them to play in a different style to their clubs, he's got his work cut out. And so is the coaches. You don't get long, so there can't be much experimenting. He's got to find the players quickly and get them in the system that he prefers and give us the best chance of winning this World Cup. Because at the minute, we are not getting anywhere near winning, famous last words, winning that World Cup, which is a scary thought. We're nowhere near it. And we've been lucky in previous tournaments to make finals. We ended up on the right side of the draw. We had our chances, but we didn't take them because it was too cautious. So at least this time, Tuchel's come in. It's one cycle, isn't it? It's just for the World Cup. Just go for it. If it doesn't work out, you're out the door anyway. Well, that's what they say. If he wins the World Cup, he might possibly be offered an extension and want to stay on. But at the moment, can't see it. It's just very lethargic, no energy, not exciting, boring England again. beating Andorra 2-0. 2-0. One was an own goal. It was painful. So a lot of work to be done. Let's see. Tuchel's got to earn your money, mate. You've got to earn your money now and see and deliver this World Cup, because that's what he's been brought in for. But we'll see. Now, moving on to club football, and he's back. Ange Postecoglou, after the bombshell news that Evangelos Marinakis has sacked, of course he did, has sacked Nuno after his comments saying they weren't so close this year and their relationship has broken down. Tactical, maybe, from Nuno. He was looking for an exit, not quite sure why. Maybe it will come out in the future, and that's the thing, we don't know, do we? We're only told what we're told. So there's clearly things being said behind the scenes, things being done, false promises, who knows? But it's a shame. It's a real shame, because Nuno was doing a great job. They had a fantastic season last season. He's got that team playing really well. They had some amazing results, got into Europe, amazing. So I'm surprised this is allowed to happen. Evangelos is a very strong character. He won't take any nonsense. He's spent a lot of money at the club, and the fans like him, quite rightly. He's been a brilliant owner, up to date, but he's a big character, and you saw that spat they had on the pitch last season. Not quite sure what that was about, but it seemed to be a lot of unrest behind the scenes from there. Maybe that's continued, and two big characters butting heads, there's always going to be one result, isn't there? And that is the firing squad, the hook for Nuno, which is a real shame. But now we've got the return of Ange Postecoglou is back. He's just left Tottenham, but I thought he'd be back. I didn't think he'd be back this quickly. But always wins something in his second season. Brilliant. So he's definitely around for 2 seasons, because it's made him pretty much unfireable in his first season, because he has delivered. Every club that he's been at, he's always won something in his second season. And I like him. I liked him when he first came in at Tottenham. A big character, funny. But then it took a turn, didn't it? And it all kind of went a bit sour, and he became a bit bitter and a bit sharp in his interviews, and which is a shame, because when he's on form, he's brilliant, funny, breath of fresh air, and this is the kind of characters you want in the Premier League. And he delivered. He delivered in his second season, did what he said he was going to do, got Tottenham into Europe, won a tournament, and now they're in the Champions League. But obviously their league form was atrocious, and that's what got him fired in the end. But he's back for a second crack at the Premier League, so let's see how he does. It'll be interesting to see. I like him. Let's see. Let's hope we get the funny Ange back. That's a big character, and that sparkle in his eye, and that comedic side of him, which I really liked, and not the sour, feeling sorry for himself and really defensive side that we saw towards the end, which I understand, because he was taking a lot of heat from the press and the fans and everybody at the club, and around the country. So I get it, but he's back. It's great for the Premier League. Let's see how they get on, and let's see where Nuno ends up. But what do you think? What do you think on England's chances at the World Cup? Do you like Tuchel's style of play? Do you agree with the players that he's picking? And what do you think about firing Nuno? Is it the right decision? Do you think appointing Ange is the right decision? Let's see. Lots to debate, and no doubt plenty more to come. Stay tuned for the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.